What's going on YouTube? I am back with something a little different. Not really a whole like brand breakdown or overview like I plan to do for most things. This is just kind of a one-off, partially because it's my first time trying hhco. So it's kind of more of like just kind of a bioassay test along with my first impression of herb. I'd seen them around quite a bit. They were kind of one of the first brands I had seen in store as far as Delta 8 and like concentrates. I went to a shop just to check it out, saw some interesting stuff. It was a new place around the corner for me, and almost all of their carts were like they might as well be like fake knockoff proof carts. I mean, they even had some that were straight up had the branding for like Honey Nut Cheerios and Lucky Charms and whatnot. They weren't even like off branding. There was some that were just looked like straight up fake carts. And there was a lot of brands like Lizard and Space Cadet that all had these COA cute, like they were just, well, the Space Cadet went to a WordPress page and that was to a COA that didn't have a signature on it, didn't have anything on it. It was just looked like a fake COA basically. And then the lizard, I can't even. I only see it on a wholesale site, like specifically. They probably got it from that site, but I didn't see any type of COA or anything attached to it, and it sent me to like this Word doc that yeah, I'm not. It was ridiculous. Any case, after all my talking smack about all the how fake all their carts were to the guy, he initially wanted to charge me 45 bucks for this gram. All the stuff there was like overpriced too. Like by like 10 bucks a piece. And so eventually after all my talking and hemming and hawing and just being indecisive, he's like, "Yeah, I just chatted with my boss and I can get you that for 17," which is like that's kind of actually the normal like, yeah, okay. That's yeah, 17 bucks. That's like the standard price you get online. So I went ahead, figured why not? I'll throw it down. I'll pick up this HHCO. They had a bunch of different types, mostly THCO from herb, but this HHCO looks pretty interesting. So it does have a tip, an irreplaceable tip. It is a little different. It's a nice like little clear tip there, but you can't take it out. It's not replaceable like the Sky High carts, not replaceable not refillable like these tips. So once it's one and done, it's one and done. Though I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how I will I even want to refill it is the question, I guess. So let's just pop this bad boy on and see how this HCC. I keep saying HCC. It's HHC. HHCO. All right. And then you get to see the 2.8. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Sweet orange. Interesting. I wouldn't really call it a sweet orange, but this makes me want to like sip on some whiskey or something with this. This has a very like lots of chocolate and wood notes with a little bit of the orange. It's like an orange that's isn't there like a candy? There's like a chocolate covered. They have like orange peel or something in it. It's kind of what it's making me think of. That like orange, the chocolate candy with like orange flavoring, orange peel in it. Because it's actually mostly that chocolate, that wood, and then the orange kind of creeps in there as you're tasting it, and then it really comes in, which is kind of, if I'm not mistaken, how those usually end up. So interesting flavor. Not something I would generally. I certainly sweet orange is not the right. Maybe chocolate orange or something like that probably would have been a better name for it. It's still good. It's like I said, it kind of makes me want to. The flavors just make me want to drink booze with it. I feel like these would go well with booze, some type of liquor specifically, not necessarily. I don't know if like beer, maybe. There probably is some sort of beer that would go well with this. Much smoother than the. Of course, I got a cough. Much smoother than the Delta 8. Much smoother. A little bit of irritation, but that one cough was it. Okay, two coughs. Okay, maybe six cough. Just as I say it. Um, no, but I'd still say that's much smoother than Delta 8. That definitely. But the flavor, I don't know. I feel like I'd have to be in a particular mood for it. I'd have to I'd have to have some Woodford Reserve or something uh glass and I just want to sip or outside or something and relax. I'm not generally a fan of those chocolates with orange flavoring inside. I'm not much of an orange chocolate kind of person. So as far as the high, I mean it is kind of I don't know. I was not feeling that much. Maybe a little bit of a head high coming on. Seems like a creeper. Feels like it's gonna creep up on me because I am feeling it, but it's very slight and it's just this gradual head high that's kind of coming up, and it's a nice balanced head high. It's not it's not hitting me off. I'm not feeling off as I'm coming up. It feels like a nice even. I'm not thrown off by it. I could see why people like HHC. But this flavor, it's kind of, I need to like hit it more. It's not coming. I don't know what the deal is. I'm getting tons of flavor, but the vapor is not. Open it to 3. See how that goes. The wood notes just come through more up in that, but it's all the same. There was definitely more vapor there too. But yeah, it's all right. It's all right. If you like that woody, chocolatey kind of flavoring, I could see going to that. But I'm probably gonna keep this stored up until until I get like a thing of liquor. I wanna pair this with some booze. I feel like this is gonna pair well with something. I'll have to make a video on that. I still prefer the flavors of the Sky Hio flavors. I just feel like they they just come through a little bit better. They're not quite as complex. I mean, this is a live resin cart, so definitely getting more variety of terpenes. So definitely a much more complex flavor. Would I recommend it? Depends on the person. Depends on what they're going for. I feel like this is another one of those things where like it's not the easiest recommendation just because the flavor is particular, but it is good.